Hey everybody, this is George. This is George Talks number 13. It is Friday, I believe it's the 17th. Yes, 17th of February. Um, so, I'm not going to go into details, but it's been a rough morning. Um, some stuff's happening that's got me worried and upset, and I don't know what's going on. Um, just with, and it's not just one thing, it's like, well, it's two big things and then a bunch of little stuff. The little stuff's not as important, but there's two big things that have me going like, really? Come on, what's going on here, God? If you could help me out, give me an answer, and help me to understand this, I would appreciate it. Um, so, of course, the way God works, I open up that same devotional book I was telling you about, The Climb from last year's 21 Days, and I didn't open to a specific page. I just put my finger in and opened it, and the page that came up said adversity. And I'm like, oh, look at that, God. I see what you're doing. You got a message for me to help me with this junk. That's the best way to put it. It's just junk. It's stuff that's going on that's difficult to try to distract me and take me off of whatever I'm supposed to be looking at. Um, so it says adversity when chaos strikes, and the scripture is Psalm 46. Be still and know that I am God. I'm gonna read you guys this whole message because when I just read it a minute ago, it really hit me, and then we'll talk some more about it. So, all too often we find ourselves in the place where the waters of life are roaring and the things that seemed stable are falling into the heart of the sea. Chaos seemingly lurks around every corner. Our typical response to these moments is to get busy trying to fix it. We work and pray frantically that something will change and that God will resolve the mess. In the midst of our desperation and desires, we easily forget what God really desires for us to see Him in the mess. More times than we realize, calamity is God's own fingerprints. This isn't because He is lashing out trying to push humanity away from Him. On the contrary, God is actually using it as an invitation for us to draw nearer to Him. God's solution to our mess isn't scrambling to try and button everything back up. His solution is much more powerful yet profoundly complicated for us: being still and knowing that He is God. Um, it's very hard for us when we're going through these struggles just to step back and say, God, I know you have this. Because we're distracted by the here and now of the problem. Um, we start to think, oh gosh, what if this? What if that? We worry about it. And you got to remember when you start to worry, that scripture that says, who of you can add a single moment to your life by worrying? It's so true. It's not about the fear, about the pain of worry. It's about knowing that God's there and He's going to help you through it. And believe me, I'm telling this to myself as much or more than I'm telling to you guys. It's about paying attention to the positives and the silver linings that are there, because God might do something extraordinarily that seems terrible, but then you look at it, you're like, oh, but look, by doing that, He saved me from this, or He saved whoever's involved with it from that. Um, Something that I've been struggling on this morning, and you know it's really tough. I would like to share it with you guys, but I can't right now. Put it that way, because I don't know. It's as simple as that. I can't share because I don't know. Anything that I say is just theory at this point, and it's crazy. Like, all right, so here's what I'm gonna say about it. There's two situations right now that are very much on my mind, and I'm just scared about. Okay. Um, the one honestly is way more serious and is more scary, but I'm less worried about it because I know that God will help me with the problem. The other one is something I'm not really even involved in, but I'm very scared and worried because I don't know anything, and I don't know if the person's going to be all right, if the person's you know trapped, put it that way. So it's it's messing me up. It really is. Like, trying to do some other stuff, trying to work on stuff for the business, trying to talk, do this stuff, and I can't because I keep wondering. I'm like, I wish I knew something. This is really upsetting me. So I don't know. I know what the solution is. I need to turn to the scripture and keep praying about it, but I struggle. So I just want to ask you guys to pray with me, pray for me, that God will show me His plan and He'll calm my worries, because I know He can and I know He will. I need to not let my own self get in the way of it. So yeah, and just like I said, if any of you, I say this every time, but if any of you need anything, let me know. Even if it's just a prayer or somebody to talk to, or, I mean, shoot, if you need whatever, let me know, because I want to help out. Like I said, hit me up on Facebook, Twitter, YouTube, all those. I'm always there. Send me a message. I'll get back to you as soon as I can, guys. If you got my number, call or text me. Not a problem. Keep sharing these videos. If you would, do me a favor. I'm curious. If you watch this on Facebook, click like. I want to see who's watching and paying attention. Just, to know. If you don't want to do that, that's fine too. If you want to send me a message so that I know but nobody else does, that's awesome too. Also, if there's anything, you have a suggestion, you want me to change something up with my videos, you want me to talk about a certain subject, you want me to, stop walking around, you want me to wear a certain shirt, whatever, just hit me up. Let me know, because I want to make these videos better. I'm making them for you guys, so definitely let me know either way. Just keep praying for me, guys. Keep praying for each other. And, you don't have to say specific, but pray for other people who are watching these videos, that people are getting things out of it. That's the goal, is to continue to spread the love of Christ through this stuff. I love you all. I pray for you all every day. So, thank you for watching. Remember, like, share, comment, whatever. And I'll talk to you guys tomorrow.